Gun laws in New York State that you might not know that are completely ridiculous and unconstitutional. In New York State, they banned so-called assault weapons, meaning any semi-automatic firearm that can take a detachable magazine that has scary evil features, which they call military characteristics, are banned. So you pretty much have to turn your rifle into a hunting rifle, so you can't have a threaded barrel, you can't have a pistol grip, so hunting style grip, and no collapsible stock, as well as no foregrip. New York State thinks that turns your weapon, your firearm, into a Nerf gun, because as far as I know, the bullets are still the same caliber. Being the safe act, it's really the unsafe act because it's harder to actually manipulate your firearm. And another thing they did is limit you to 10 round capacity. Well, they actually tried to limit to 7 rounds, and that law is still on the books, but it's not enforced through the New York State Police or the local police, local counties, local sheriffs, as well as NYPD. And also, this rifle wouldn't be legal in New York City. This is a upstate New York rifle build. And the crazy thing is you're actually not able to go purchase one without a semi-automatic rifle endorsement ever since the Buffalo shooting a few years ago. You'd have to have them grandfathered in to own them, or have the semi-automatic rifle endorsement, which is pretty much the same requirements as getting your pistol permit, taking the classes, getting the fingerprints, getting the character references, getting interviewed by a judge or licensing officer, and going through the waiting process, etc., paying all that on your dollar. So they mandate it, but you got to pay for it. They didn't actually ban serialized lowers, so you can purchase serialized, because I spoke to the Safe Act hotline, the state troopers over there, the New York State gun hotline, and the thing is people think that it's a loophole, but it's a loophole because it's technically still illegal. Penal Code 265, criminal purchase of a semi-automatic firearm. Most people don't know about this because I hear a lot of people talk about it, that yeah, you can buy a lower receiver legally, because they can't ban it because it's a major firearm component, because they don't know what you're going to do with that, because technically you could build that into a bolt action AR-15 and not need a permit for it. But technically, if you built it into a semi-automatic rifle, you have a semi-automatic rifle illegally according to that penal code. This is not me, I think the law is stupid, but there is a law there, and a lot of people don't know about it, because New York State did think about that loophole and put that penal code in place. So if they can prove to a court that you've acquired a semi-automatic rifle, whether you built it or acquired it by other means without the endorsement, they could charge you with a crime. So let's go ahead and drive this home.